Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the first episode of The Wine Down, a segment where we talk about whatever the hell we want. So pour yourself a glass of wine, get some snacks, and let's chit chat. So today's wine of choice. Choice of wine. Today's wine of choice. Choice of wine. Alex, today's wine of choice is choice of wine. Let me ask mommy. You're so dumb. No, are you dumb? Today's choice of wine. Are you dumb? I think you're stupid. Today's choice of wine. Mommy, you would say so today's wine of choice is, not today's choice of wine is.
Today's wine of choice.
Alex is dumb.
Don't call each other dumb.
All right. Bye, mommy. I like people that are just educated. Let's go. So today's wine of choice is Secco Cranberry. You can get this at Trader Joe's. You guys are gonna really love every wine that we choose because we are great wine choosers. Kind of picky about the wine. No, but this is so good. You guys are gonna love it. And we have cute glasses as we go on. The glasses will get cuter and, you know, just really different. So the topic of today's episode is how long is too long to be dating without commitment? I feel like this is a conversation that we have had. We definitely have. Too many times. We all have opinions on this one. So many times. Let's get started. I'm personally not dating nobody for longer than a year without commitment. And I mean that. What do you mean by like without commitment? Without commitment, like it's just me and you talking and you not talking to Ashley and Renee and Tashika and Vanessa. Because that's what we're not gonna do. That's what we're not gonna do. That's long enough for you to be able to know if you want to commit or not. I'm not about to wait around. That's like longer than what I would do for if we're talking. I'm like, after a couple months, if you don't know if you want to be with me, yeah, like if you don't know if you want to like talk deeper than just talk and us be kind of like exclusively talking or something, because there's like so many levels of that. There's like a talk, and then there's like, oh, we're only talking to each other talking. Yeah, and we're only talking to each other phase, and then you get into the relationship and stuff like that. Yeah, but like it doesn't take me long to get to that we're talking to each other only, like exclusively talking. I know, not exclusively dating, but well, like, if you're exclusively talking, you're exclusively dating too. So yeah, for me, exclusively talking and dating are the same thing. I get it. Yeah, I agree. Does it make sense? Yeah, I agree. Cause listen, ladies, do not waste your time on these men if they don't know after a few months if they want to continue on. Because listen, what we're not gonna do, we're way too grown to just be texting for months and months and months and months and months. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. But like, I have a question for you. Do you feel like this is a conversation that you should have with the person? Like, okay, now can we exclusively just like, can we just talk exclusively? Or do you feel like it's just like something that just naturally happens? Because a lot of the time, men don't think the same way that we do. So if we are just like exclusively talking to somebody, sometimes the man isn't just exclusively talking to us. You can kind of gauge how they feel about something. Like if you say, oh, I'm going out, and they're like, wait, well, you know, guys will like say something like, well, don't have too much fun, or like, or they'll be like don't, I don't know, like you can just kind of get the vibe like of a jealous guy, and if he's getting jealous, it means like you guys are more exclusive. Okay, but let me stop you there. He can be jealous all night, day, early morning. I don't care. He can be jealous. But that does not mean that he is not out here just because you're not saying, oh, don't do this, that, and the third, that he's not out here flirting with all of these girls. Bye. He can be jealous. Men are jealous all the time, but if we're jealous, we crazy. Yeah, no, that's big. So I feel like it's probably, I've never personally had this conversation, but now that I'm like older, I feel like it might be a conversation that needs to be had. What's like, but like that, how awkward is that? Like, so are we like if you have to ask me what we are, then we're nothing. What are we phase? Well, I just don't like for people to have to ask me, like, it's either like, like, if you have to ask me, I've been asked plenty of times, what are we? And nothing bugs me more.
Yeah.
Like, so are we friends, or are we like, what vibe do you get? Like, if we aren't on the same frequency and you can't just read and I read and we know and it's not a big, this is what we are type of thing, then I don't want to be around.
I feel you, but for some people, it's like you can get hurt that way, not asking somebody, and you feel a certain type of way and a man doesn't feel that certain type of way for you. Instead of opening your mouth, I mean, a lot of people feel like we're grown, like you should be able to open your mouth and communicate, because in a relationship, you're gonna have to communicate with somebody. So if you feel a certain type of way or you wanna know something, don't just jump to conclusions and think, oh, we're on this certain level, and then you see him out with Vanessa and Keisha and Cammy. You gonna be mad, and he not gonna be mad, because he gonna be like, well, that never came out of my mouth. I never once told you that we were just exclusively dating. So there's some pros and cons to that.
No, that's big facts.
Yeah, and like, I refuse to be out here looking stupid. Me telling all my friends that I'm exclusively dating this boy and he's so cute and he da 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 da.
Well, then you don't tell, like, if I'm talking to people, like, I'm talking to people.
Yeah,
it's not like, oh, I'm telling you, like, I'm not telling anyone about you unless I really, that's how it works in our family. Unless we really like somebody, we don't really tell them. Like, you know about a few people,
yeah,
that in the past, whatever, like,
yeah,
or whatever. And that's because, like, I vibed with them. But, like, other than that, like, you will not know. Like, half the people that reach out to me via Snap or Instagram, I do not come back and be like, oh, I'm talking to them, or text me or whatever. Like, no. Not unless there's where I'm vibing and there's, you know, I see it going somewhere.
I feel you. So, okay, I feel where you're coming from, but I feel like we need some more voices in this.
Yes.
And I think that the perfect person to speak on this is our crazy little sister Lauren and one of her best friends Avery. So that's who we gonna call right now.
I'll take your glass just to pop it right there.
Okay guys, so hey y'all. Okay, so now who you see right there,
that's Lauren and Avery.
Lauren and Avery. So guys, the topic of today is how long is too long to be dating without commitment.
Now there are subtopics within this, so what subtopic would you like to talk about, Lauren?
For one, right person, wrong timing is fake. Damn, you're trying to get you, they're trying to play you, and they're trying not to ice you out, but you know what? You're gonna have to ice me out.
After a certain amount of time.
So right person, wrong timing is dead. Like, if you're the right person for each other, then, like, saying it's the wrong timing, like, then it's not even worth even, like, you know, like, you can still flirt with them or whatever like that, but
when you figure out that I'm the right person, don't try to make a circle and come back. You're one and done around these parts.
No, but seriously, like, I don't really believe in right person, wrong timing. Like, I feel like it's complete BS. If you want to be with that person, you'll be with that person. It doesn't matter what time or what you're going through. I really don't think it does. So I mean, depending on the circumstance, like if it's like extreme measures, I understand, but other than that, like, anything else is really just an excuse, and it's just like, you kind of know it, like, at the end of the day, you probably won't be with that person.
Majority of the time, a right person, wrong time, they want you to wait there for them. They don't want you to talk to nobody.
If you're both, don't do it. Don't even try it. Now, I will cut you off and act like I never met you. Don't ever try to have me stay in one place, because that's what won't happen.
If you both, okay, right person, wrong time, if you both are gonna go on and do your own thing in life and, like, figure out what you got going on, you working, you doing this, you blah, blah,
that's fair.
And then come back together, I understand. But if it's like they want you to wait around while they figure themselves out, girl, run, get go.
Talking to somebody else, and
absolutely,
I poured in time and effort, you didn't pour in nothing.
Right.
First of all, so let's start there.
You're preaching.
So
what you
listen,
tried to do was waste my time and you failed, and now you're trying to make a circle. You trying to Jack from Incredibles run back in and save it, but you can't.
Right.
So me and Alex were talking about how we don't necessarily agree, and we kind of do agree, when you're talking to somebody, do you feel like you should have a conversation with them like, okay, are we talking exclusively? Because my point was, it can get very messy if you think that you're talking to somebody exclusively and the guy doesn't think that he's talking to you exclusively.
And my point is, if you guys are on the same frequency, you don't have to have that conversation. And if he acts out and he's doing his own thing, you know, oh, y'all ain't on the same page. Let me go ahead and get ghost.
Unless we're dating, I'm single, and I just now come to that. I've come to that realization.
But I feel like that's where boundaries come in. And you gotta have boundaries because people be trying to lay it down on Lloyd, and so people get confused. So I feel like that's where the boundaries come in at the beginning, when you just have to talk like, okay, what are we doing? Like, are we laying it down? Are we singing hello from like Adele? Like, what are we doing?
Like Adele.
He said, "I'm rolling in the deep."
No, right? I'm so weak. So
no, but seriously, I've just come to the conclusion that, like, literally this year, with all of the epiphanies that I've had in my life this year, that if I'm not dating you, I'm single. And Pastor Todd said, you're single even when you're
dating. Even when you're engaged.
Even when you're engaged, she said.
Because too many people
you're not
trying to
in
get married.
covenant with that person.
Too many people trying to act like they're married, and they're always, this is why people be in long-ass relationships for 30 years without a ring and be married. Jennifer Hudson just broke up with her fiance of 8 years, and we should have known that year 2 they weren't going to be married. And so,
because people want to not be married and act
be
like
married.
they're married. So I'm single until proven otherwise, until you ice me out.
Exactly.
That's icing me out.
feel this whole person.
But you're single to an extent, because when you say single, that means you can do whatever you want. And if you have a ring on my finger, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not about to go out and be with other people.
But at the same time, we're not playing
really
house.
Single.
We're not
Just
playing
don't
house
play white.
until we have exchanged our vows. We're not playing house.
Doesn't mean you can do what you want, but it means I'm not in covenant with this person. So it's not like, when I think of single, like when I think of the way that Pastor Todd said it, where he was like, you're single even when you're engaged, people like to be like, oh no, you can't do this because you're mine and you're this and that. And that's where the whole Jennifer Hudson, we're together for 30 years and there's no title in this thing comes in, because you think that you're married to somebody when you're not. You feel me?
So, to answer, how long is too long for y'all to be dating without commitment? Avery, let us know.
Okay, Dale, you give your answer. Honey, if I'm dating you for a good 6 months, I'm gonna need a commitment.
Yeah.
Like if we're just dating, just going out on dates, having fun, blah, blah,
Some
blah.
type of commitment, even if it's not just like.
And 6 months is really long for me, because I personally tend to, I tend to move fast. I might have to cut that in half to 3. I move fast.
That's not good.
It's not like that. Not like that. Like because it takes me a while to get into you. So if I'm dating you, that means like we've already gotten through the talking, and dating for me are different. Like talking, okay, you got through the talking pass, but after that, you got 3 months of us dating.
If we're dating, we're actually out.
Exactly, that's what I mean. So I'm not saying I move fast like that. I mean like after we talk, I'm dating, and that's 3 weeks. That's 3 months in, and then we need this to be exclusive because like I don't have time to wait all day.
No, I refuse to hide in the shadows.
Yeah, like 90 days, that's it. Like, a job, they give you 90 days, and if you mess up, you out the door. Same thing. 90 days.
They Beyonce up in here.
I feel like when you know.
You know.
When you know, yeah.
Especially being this grown.
Yeah, we too old. We old enough to know what we want.
Exactly.
100%.
I agree.
If that person doesn't check off the boxes, you can't force somebody to check off the boxes. And that's where a lot of people go wrong, wanting somebody to check off the boxes when they don't actually check off.
Trust me,
yeah.
I have convinced that. Oh, and another thing, let me preach to y'all real quick. Do not like somebody for their potential. You see somebody's potential, like them for what they are right now, because potential ain't gonna get you nowhere. Because you'll be falling in love with the potential of somebody and be stuck exactly where you are, because they have potential. But if they don't grow into that potential, you're gonna be stuck looking at their potential forever. Okay?
No, that's big facts. Big facts.
Big facts.
It's really like, I'm gonna need you to step up to the plate already.
So for me, I'ma say,
I said 3 months.
I'ma say like 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 5.
Lauren and Avery?
3.
3? Y'all both say 3? Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page. But we just want to thank you guys for being our first guest.
Thank you guys.
So, you guys are great and we love you. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye guys. So, pretty much what key points did we hit on today?
We hit on how long you think is too long before being committed. We also hit
not falling in love with potential.
No, not falling in love with potential. We hit on when men say, like, them wanting you to wait around and things like that. Like, no, like, you guys can both be doing your own thing. We also you talk to other people. You go date, you work and you work. You know, you guys are doing your own in your own world. Then that's fine. But if someone is asking you to just wait around, run. Don't do it. Run. Don't do it.
We also hit on communication and having an open dialogue, conversation with somebody so that you don't end up hurt looking crazy.
Now, you guys, we are not experts at all. Like, these are all personal opinions.
So we're still in our young 20s.
23 right here. 22. So we don't know much about anything. We're
learning just like you guys.
Yeah, so, but we just wanted to kind of have an open conversation with everyone. So you guys just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us how long you'll date until it's considered exclusive and your thoughts on everything that we talked about today. Would you wait around for a man or a woman? This is for everyone.
For everybody.
And again, we are not experts, you guys.
Not at all.
Young AF, and we just kind of wanted to have an open discussion. So let us know and we'll comment back.
Also, comment down some other topics that you think we should hit on to do in some further episodes.
Yeah, this will get fun. This is our first one. We're kind of working out the kinks. After this is just gonna be a roller coaster ride, and we hope you guys stay along.
Make sure you guys press the bell so that you can get notifications when we post, and you can get drunk as a skunk with us and have chit chat whenever we upload to the wind down.
And we'll see you this time next week.
Yes, we will.
Goodbye. Get out.
Goodbye.
See ya. Leave us alone.
Be happy. Be merry.